In this video, we are going to talk about how you can launch an Amazon EC2 instance. The EC2 instance is an elastic compute cloud which allows you to create a, um, a, a computer interface over the cloud. With this, you can set up a first step in getting started with the Amazon EC2, and this makes it possible for you to experience the process of provisioning a virtual server in the cloud. To begin with, the first thing you do is to go to this section and select your region. You have several regions here. The regions from US, in the UK, Europe, or in the Asia. So for the purpose of this training, we are going to select the US North Virginia region, which is already selected by default. So the moment you select that region, the next thing you do is to search for the service you want to work on. So in case you don't have it available this section, you just come to the search region and you type EC2, EC2. Then you select it and it will take you to the EC2 region. So it's loading now, trying to take us to the EC2 region. When you get to the EC2 landing page, you choose your launch instance. So this is where you create your EC2, which will be later launched. So on the launch instance page, you have all these options for you to create your instance. First of all, you need to enter your name and tags for the EC2. Let's call it EC2 launch 333. So that's the name for the tag. Then for the Amazon machine image, you can choose your Amazon Linux 2023 AMI from the menu. So let's scroll down and look for that option, which is this, the Amazon Linux 2023 kernel 6.1 AMI is selected by default. So the moment you are done, you scroll down again and select the T3.micro. This is T3.micro is selected by default. This is for a free trial account, which makes it eligible for you to select this option. You also have other options available there. Then when you're done with that, you move on to the next step, which is key pair name. You can choose to proceed without a key pair. In the next demo, you need to connect to your instance using the Instance Connect, which doesn't require a key pair. So you just come here, you select proceed without a key pair. That will not incur a charge on you. So the moment you done with that step, you move on to the next one. With this, you move on to the network settings. The default security group will be configured with SSH. The default storage configuration of 8 GB is sufficient for this demonstration. So the moment you're done, you just ensure that you leave the default settings as they are. So after that step, you just choose your launch instance. So the moment you click on that launch instance, the process will start going, trying to configure it. And while that is going, you give it a few seconds for it to complete. You can see it's showing that it has successfully initiated the launch of the instance. So when you are done with that step, you move on to the next one. On the launch instance page, note that the success message indicated that your instance has been launched successfully. The instance might take a few minutes to initialize completely. So to view a dashboard of your instance, you can choose instances from the left navigation pane, which is at this right place. can see other instances. Just click on instances. So as you can see, it's showing that the instance is running, the one which we just created now, which is this EC2 launch 333, and the status check is still loading. It might take some few minutes for it to complete, so we might just have to give it some time. So that's how to go about launching your instance. Connecting to your instance is essential for managing and interacting with your virtual server. So to begin with, from the left section, you choose your instances. So all these your instances created so far. So from here, you can select the instance which we have already created, which is this. Let's say I choose this, then I choose connect. I choose connect. Then on the connect instance page, you need to verify that the EC2 Instance Connect is selected, which is this. This section is already selected. Then you can choose your using your EC2 Instance Connect. Then scroll down and click Connect to open a browser-based terminal. So the moment you verify that the EC2 Instance Connect is checked, which is this, you now come here, say Connect. You click on Connect, which will take you to the terminal. While this is loading, you need to wait for some time for it to establish a connection to your instance. You do not need to close the browser while this is loading. So the moment it connects, it will show you that the connection has successfully been established, where your instance through a browser-based terminal session. The terminal is then ready for you to begin entering your Linux command. Now that we are connected to the instance, let's create a test file. At the command prompt, enter this command to open the nano test editor. So I'll type nano, then test.txt, enter. So the moment you are done with that, in the nano test editor, you can type a test like this. This instance will be used. This instance will be used to create an AMI. So the moment you do typing it, notice at the bottom of the screen that there are various command shortcuts available. These shortcuts use the control key shown as a caret, which means for every function you're trying to carry out, you need to press the caret key followed by the letter, beside it. So to save your file and exit nano, you need to press Ctrl X. That is Ctrl and X. It will then ask you if you want to save it. So pressing Y on your keyboard will indicate yes, you are trying to save it. So I press Y, then press enter to confirm the file name. So automatically it will close. This shows how you can properly delete and remove all resources created in your previous session. With this, it gives you an important final step to make sure you don't incur unnecessary costs and maintain good cloud resources management practice in your AWS environment. From the left navigation pane, choose Instances. From the Instances page, select both instances, which include the created instance and the AMI, by selecting the check boxes next to their names. So I'm going to select both. With both instances selected, choose Instance State at the top menu. Choose instance state at the top menu, which is this. Then terminate, delete instance. Then choose terminate, which is to delete your instance. A confirmation box will display, which reveal the warning message and let you know that you're about to delete this. So tapping on delete button, we assume that yes, we are confirming the instances to be deleted. You can see they have been successfully deleted. That's a successful message. You need to wait a few moments while your instance are terminated. The instance state will change from shutting down to then terminated. You can see this is instance state showing that it is shutting down. The shutting down is a process. So the moment it moves from shutting down, it's gonna show terminated. So with a few moments be given, the instance is gonna be totally terminated. Next, from the left navigation pane, other images, choose AMI. You can see this one has successfully terminated. This one is still undergoing. It shut it down. It shut it down. After a few moments, it's gonna be totally terminated from the server. Next, under images, choose AMI. You can see they are both terminated now. So let me go straight to this session, AMIs. Now, it says we should select the created AMI by selecting the checkbox next to its name. I see AMI demo. I've highlighted it. Then with the AMI selected, choose actions. Then choose deregister AMI. Deregister AMI, which I've just done. In the confirmation dialog box that appears, you need to review the warning message about deregistering the AMI. Then choose the register AMI to confirm. Say yes, confirm. Next, from the left navigation pane, under Elastic Block Store, choose Snapshot. Elastic Block Store, choose Snapshot. On the snapshot page, you need to select the snapshot that was created when you made your AMI. So you can see it's already using 8 gig of volume size, and the full snapshot size order rate is 1.58 gigabit. So you need to select it. With the snapshot selected, choose actions, then choose delete snapshot. Actions, delete snapshot. Then to be very sure you need to delete it, you need to enter a confirmation message like delete, DELETE, and tap on the delete. You have now successfully cleaned up all the resources that you have created previously in your Amazon demonstration. So that's how to go about cleaning up or deleting resources. With this process, it will help you to not incur unnecessary charges or costs on your Amazon web services. So thanks so much, and subscribe to our channel for more relevant content like this. Thank you.